movie review dating the Mahabharata, a cinematic triumph of science, history, and Sanatan Dharma, an era where historical narratives are often shaped by fragmented evidence or ideological agendas. Dating the Mahabharata, a documentary by Prakyam, stands as a beacon of intellectual rigor and cultural pride. I was glued to the screen for so long after a long time. Directed with meticulous precision by Capt. Praveen Chaturvedi, the founder-CEO of Prakyam Studios, and rooted in the groundbreaking research of Nilesh Oak, this film, available on the Prakyam OT platform, redefines how we perceive ancient Indian history. By anchoring the Mahabharata war to 5561 BCE through astronomical evidence, the documentary not only validates the antiquity of Hindu civilization but also highlights the unparalleled scientific temper embedded in Sanatan Dharma. Here we explore the film's brilliance, its significance for modern audiences, particularly Gen Z and millennials, and its broader implications for humanity's understanding of history. At the heart of dating the Mahabharata lies Nilesh Oak's extraordinary research, which leverages over 300 astronomical references embedded in the Mahabharata text to pinpoint the war's date to 5561 BCE. Oak, a scholar with a background in engineering and a passion for ancient Indian texts, employs advanced astronomical software to map the positions of stars, planets, and celestial events described in the epic. The director meticulously presents this process, transforming complex scientific analysis into an accessible narrative that captivates both scholars and lay audiences. Oak's methodology is nothing short of revolutionary. By cross-referencing textual descriptions such as the positions of Jupiter, Saturn, Mars and, in particular, deciphering the special mention by Maharishi Vedvyasa of Arundhati being ahead of Vashistha, with modern astronomical tools, he constructs a timeline that aligns with the Mahabharata's internal chronology. The film highlights how these celestial markers, preserved in the text for millennia, serve as a historical GPS, guiding researchers to a precise date. This is not mere speculation but a scientific endeavor that challenges conventional historiography, which often dismisses ancient Indian texts as mythological. As Oak asserts in the film, all evidence points to 5561 BCE, dismissing competing dates between 4000 BCE and 400 CE as lacking textual support. The documentary's strength lies in its ability to present this evidence with clarity and conviction. Through stunning visualizations of ancient skies, 3D animated recreations of celestial events, and Oak's lucid explanations, viewers are transported to the era of the Mahabharata. The film underscores that this dating is not an isolated claim but a collaborative effort, with living researchers uniting to validate 5561 BCE as the war's year. This collective scholarly pursuit adds weight to the findings, making dating the Mahabharata a landmark in historical research. What sets this documentary apart is its celebration of Sanatan Dharma's intrinsic scientific temper. Unlike Abrahamic texts, which often rely on faith-based narratives or singular sources, Hindu scriptures like the Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Puranas offer a tapestry of interconnected texts rich with empirical data. The film argues persuasively that the Mahabharata's astronomical references detailing planetary conjunctions, eclipses, and comets are not poetic flourishes but deliberate historical records. This precision, revealed only through modern scientific tools, positions Hindu Dharma as a civilization far ahead of its time. The documentary poses a provocative question: do any Abrahamic texts provide such precise astronomical markers for great historical events? The implied answer is a resounding no. While texts like the Bible or Quran offer moral and spiritual guidance, they lack the granular historical and scientific detail found in the Mahabharata. The film illustrates how multiple Hindu texts converge on a single date, reinforcing the Mahabharata's historicity. This convergence, coupled with archaeological hints like submerged cities near Dvarka, elevates Sanatan Dharma as a repository of knowledge that transcends human intellectual comprehension. For viewers, this revelation is both humbling and empowering. The film underscores that Hindu civilization was not merely spiritual but deeply scientific, with its sages encoding cosmic observations in texts that modern technology is only now decoding. This synergy of ancient wisdom and innovative science makes the film dating the Mahabharata a testament to the enduring relevance of Sanatan Dharma. Prakyam's production quality elevates dating the Mahabharata to a cinematic masterpiece. The documentary blends scholarly rigor with visual artistry, using high-definition animations, evocative music, and crisp narration to create an immersive experience. The Prakyam platform, dedicated to Indic content, is the perfect home for this film, offering seamless streaming and a user-friendly interface that ensures accessibility for global audiences. Launched in June 2025, the documentary has garnered widespread acclaim on X, with users hailing it as one of the most brilliant documentaries ever. The film's pacing is impeccable, balancing technical discussions with emotional resonance. It opens with a sweeping overview of the Mahabharata's cultural significance, setting the stage for Oak's research. As the narrative unfolds, viewers are drawn into a detective story, where each astronomical clue builds toward the climactic revelation of 5561 BCE. This approach ensures that the film is both authoritative and engaging, appealing to audiences of all ages. Prakyam enhances the viewing experience by offering supplementary content, an extended version in 4K with Dolby Digital sound, as well as behind-the-scenes features and discussion forums, fostering a community of learners. The platform's commitment to preserving and promoting Bharatiya Itihas makes it an ideal medium for dating the Mahabharata, ensuring that this gem reaches those eager to explore their heritage. One of the documentary's most compelling achievements is its appeal to younger audiences, particularly Gen Z and millennials. In an age where cultural narratives are often shaped by globalist media, dating the Mahabharata serves as a clarion call for young Hindus to reconnect with their roots. The film's message is clear: they are inheritors of the greatest civilization, one that harmonizes spirituality, science, and history in ways unmatched by any other tradition. For young viewers, the documentary is both an intellectual awakening and a source of pride. It challenges the colonial lens that often relegates Indian history to myth, presenting instead a narrative of a sophisticated civilization that documented its past with astronomical precision. The film's emphasis on modern technology software that maps ancient skies resonates with tech-savvy youth, bridging the gap between tradition and modernity. By showcasing how Sanatan Dharma's truths are validated by science, it inspires confidence in Hindu identity. Moreover, dating the Mahabharata is a call to action. It urges young Hindus to preserve and enrich their Dharma, not out of dogma but for the highest good of humanity. Legends like Nileshok, whose dedication to truth shines through the film, serve as role models for a generation seeking purpose. Captain Praveen Chaturvedi's strong narration and voice have won many accolades. Ultimately, dating the Mahabharata is more than a documentary, it is a movement. It rekindles pride in Hindu civilization while challenging global historical narratives. By proving that the Mahabharata, where arguably the largest war ever fought occurred in 5561 BCE, the film establishes India as a cradle of human history. It also underscores the resilience of Sanatan Dharma, whose truths have endured millennia and continue to inspire. Swipe left for next video. For every Hindu, especially the youth, this film is a must-watch. It offers a profound reason to live, cherish, and elevate Dharma, not as a relic of the past but as a living tradition that holds answers for the future. On Prakyam, dating the Mahabharata is a gem that sparkles with truth, inviting viewers to embark on a celestial quest for their heritage. As the stars of 5561 BCE still shine above, so does the wisdom of Sanatan Dharma, guiding humanity towards a deeper understanding of itself. Every Hindu must subscribe to Prakyam, the first Hindu truly Bharatiya, at www.piratyam.com. Gopal Goswami, PhD, is a researcher, columnist, social worker. Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely those of the author. They do not necessarily reflect News 18's views. Latest blogs.